Hey, what's going on, you kings and queens? Hope you're having the best day yet. And this video is all about how to sell and market yourself without feeling sleazy. And as an introvert, this is definitely huge because a lot of people will distinguish, selling and doing marketing as an extroverted trait and something that people only do with those sleazy and all about the money. But before I even start this video and give you my best tips on this, I want to make one thing super clear. Selling and marketing has no class on extroverted or introverted or ambiverted. It's all a skill that everybody can learn and master. And it's super simple. The first tip on doing this is to realize that selling and marketing is not only a mindset, but something we're born to do. That's why I said it, we're born to do it. From day one, when we're born, we come out of the womb crying and marketing ourselves and selling that we'll heal. That's the biggest thing you have to keep in mind, is that we're already always selling. We're always marketing ourselves. Like right now, me doing this video is marketing the concept and the ideology that everything we do inherently is selling and marketing. So once you have that one down, it becomes so much easier. A little less, discouraged to do it. Think about the last time you tried to ask your parents for something. You were selling them. Or when you told your parents that you've been so good the past few weeks, you deserve it. That's marketing. Even when it comes to all aspects of life. Maybe you have a job or professor and you're selling that you're really good by doing good on your tests and marketing yourself to your classmates and to your professor. Or asking for a raise. Or that really cute girl or guy you like, you're trying to sell yourself to them and market how good you are. And we do this all through our lives forever. So this is a skill that I believe that everybody should learn at least the basics of. I'll go deeper into it later on in different videos, but aside from body language and tonality and mirroring people and finding common ground, it all comes down to, being invested into somebody else and just realizing that mindset we have, which to me dictates everything in life. Our mindset will dictate what we do in our life and how we perform ourselves and conduct ourselves. And this goes to number two. We all can always conducting ourselves. And number two to being a really good salesperson and marketer, besides this mindset, is instead of seeing it as selling or marketing, look at it in a sense of sharing our idea. We're not selling nothing. We are offering a service, or we're offering our experience and what we're doing. We're sharing with other people. And that would be a huge relief for you. Once we change the script, and instead of saying, oh, I'm selling or I'm marketing, it's like, no, I'm sharing what new things I've been doing lately in my life, or I'm sharing what I can do for other people. Because at the end of the day, that's what we're all about. Human nature is to sell the experience with other people on the spiritual journey we're living right now. That's one of the biggest things I add on to this point is, besides being a born salesperson and marketer, is that even as a spiritual person or an introvert, this is still key factors to spread your message, to be your best self, everything. So the next time you want to get a new client or to sell what you're doing, do exactly that. Sell what you're doing. That way it makes it so much easier and more authentic. Now being authentic is huge with it. Be as transparent as possible. That's number three. Is always, cover all your basics and make sure that you know what's going on at all times. And if you know who the Wolf of Wall Street is, Jordan Belfort, some people don't agree with all stuff he does, especially like after what happened in his Wolf of Wall Street movie, but he has some key factors in there. You know, you want to make sure that you're going through the looping cycle and helping people understand what you're offering them. Just doing it in an ethical way and a way that, you know, makes sense to you and to the person you're talking to. And it's all about, you know, having that win-win mindset of both of you all winning in the aspect. And for myself personally, you know, I've been doing marketing for 5 years now, and I've published 2 books and a real estate business as well. And I don't say that to impress you, but to impress on you that I got all that happen for me because I started to sell what I'm doing and being ethical and over-delivering what I have to offer. If a client paid me $1,000 on a monthly retainer fee, I would go to make them 5 times that much money for them a month, if not more. I've had customers in the past that when I started doing marketing for them had $100 a day, and on a big day like Thanksgiving, they're making $5,000 a day. So I 5,000 times the ROI for them off that $1,000 investment. That's all about being an ethical salesperson and marketer, but more importantly, be an ethical person. So that's a huge aspect to keep in mind. My next point I want to make to you is really do your research and try to be the best you can be and love what you're doing. That makes a huge impact on how we're all doing it. You know, confidence is competence. So if we believe we can do something, it becomes way easier for us just to do it for ourselves, for other people. And for me, you know, I spent 5 years until like just recently until I really believed in myself and my skills, even after doing all these grand marketing ventures for people and campaigns. I still wasn't there yet. I'm always trying to over-deliver for people and being ethical. So when you're doing a new business or selling something or learning something, try to look at it as a sense of you are learning every single day. I heard this quote not that long ago. If you spend 30 minutes to an hour a day on your craft, within 5 years, you'll be one of the leading top experts in the world. And right now, I finally got to the point where I feel that way from my marketing field. Because I spent hours upon hours practicing and learning and training and just working on myself to do this kind of stuff. Which brings me to my next point, number 5. Is if you're brand new and you haven't, you know, got down to selling or sharing, even if you're not owning a business yourself, practice every single day. It's still a little different than my last point, number 4, where, you know, learning the thing and learning the skill. This is a sense of practicing on real life examples. So if you own a marketing agency or a coaching consultation business, instead of trying to get your first client to pay you, especially when you have no testimonials, no reviews, instead offer them a free trial. Even if you've been in business for a long time and have lots of money, this is one of the pro tips for you. If you offer them your services for free and all you spend for the ad budget if you do marketing, or nothing at all if you're just doing coaching or other services, you provide so much value to them that they will see it within that month and will want to hire you. This over-deliver, like I said before, you know, number 3, be ethical. And by doing that, you get so many more clients there's almost no way for any prospect of yours to say no to you. Because what do you have to lose? You get free service from you, and they also get to have the benefit from it. And if your services is really amazing, not only do you gain testimonials from them, but you also help them increase your ROI, giving them the funds to hire you. So number 5, that's probably the best ones on here besides number 1. Is really, you know, offer your services for free, even for a few years. And it's also the easy way to tell if you love what you're doing. I had a mentor in the past tell me that if you want to learn what you're passionate about or what you like to do in life, do for 30 days for free, like an internship. And if you still enjoy doing that at the end of the month, then you know That's what you should be doing. And for myself, I've been writing books and making videos and doing marketing and real estate for years now. In the first few years, I went negative. I made no money. Like, I just got a lot of skills and testimonials from it. But I was losing money all the time. But now I'm to the point where I can charge people $1,000 to $10,000 a client a month. And I have books being sold worldwide and helping people, making videos that are reaching over 500,000 people some years. At least last year, so hopefully this year even more. And it all comes down, I was able to sell my stuff with other people, as number 2, get the skills to have that. And as a bonus tip for you, the top 5 is to always remember it's a learning in progress, and you always learn more. Do away with that aspect of you're not good enough, the imposter syndrome, because everybody feels that way. That's one of the biggest things about number 6 is having that self-belief in yourself and that courage and understand that you are good enough. And we know right now, you right now are more than good enough. You're perfectly perfect the way you are. And this is your time. No more excuses, no more inspiration or motivation or more knowledge if you're on that stage. Just go out and start doing action after action. This is the biggest thing. So I guess number 7, 2 bonus tips for you. I love y'all so much. I want to see y'all succeed and win as well. Is have that action-oriented mindset. We always applying action and doing stuff and making stuff. But go back to tip number 5, is practicing. If you try to talk to more girls or more guys or do better in school, practice doing that. Even people you don't even know and strangers, just start talking to people and be used to it. And networking and doing good on tests by doing more practice questions and having more business by doing more practice free trials for them. So number 7, is always have that action mindset. We're always just doing stuff. And that way you never get bored. You're always growing. You're always going to be a producer instead of a consumer. For me, my biggest problem sometimes is even now that I love reading books. I spent over $1,000 last month or 2 months ago on books alone, not even counting courses. And I watched tons of YouTube videos and everything else. And for me, I try to do less consuming and more producing, like a 30% to 70% ratio. I'll learn a lot, I read a lot, and then I will produce a lot and act more orientated that way. It's a huge aspect for you. So to run back down the top 7 tips I gave you, 2 bonus ones. The number 1, change your mindset. See it more as sharing what you have to offer and what you're doing. Because we're all born marketers. That's what we're here for in life. Number 2 is all about having, that sharing mindset. It kind of ties into number 1. Is to realize we're all born marketers and born salespeople. So number 2 is all about, sharing that now and having that idea exposure for you. Number 3, being authentic and ethical. This is part of my biggest one to give you guys, aside from, just changing the mindset, is I know everyone wants people to get less than they deserve. It's all about the win-win situation. That's why I love marketing so much, because I'm providing a service to people that helps them generate more income. And that's one of the best business models in my opinion. To do that. Number 4 is to love what you're doing and have that exposure to yourself and just learn every single day. Like I said before, if you practice this for 5 years, even less, you can become the top expert in this field. And number 5 is giving away free stuff and practicing that way. Offering your services to people for testimonials and for them to maybe convert to be your business and part of your clientele. Goes to number 4 super well. Not only will the 5 years pass this or less, you have so many people already who are going to be testimonials for that. I gave you. Number 6 was to do away with that whole imposter syndrome. Like I said before, you're more than good enough right now. You're worthy of everything you want in life. You don't need even the approval or permission or acceptance to do what you want to do in life, to be who you want to be in life, and to live your dreams and be your best self, the person you know you're meant to be and destined to be. Do that now. You don't need anybody's approval to do that. And honestly, quite frankly, the world would never give it to us. We have to show what we're ready for and let's go out there and prove it to ourselves and to them. That is number 6. It's huge. And besides, for me, I'm always about, I rather ask for acceptance than permissions. And then number 7, have that action-oriented mindset. We always just produce and make more content. And not only will you get way more stuff done and be happier in life, you also see where you're going at a faster rate and feel more fulfilled. For me, I know I love to read books and watch videos and stuff, but when I'm actually making videos and making books and writing and helping people, I'm way more excited about life and happier. That's why I feel I'm really living my purpose and being my best self. I'm giving back to other people. As always, we're all kings and queens. The world is yours. You gotta remember, it all starts with you. And time is now. This is your time. Live your dreams. Make it happen. And follow these 7 steps. And actually below, hit that like button, smash it. If you want to do that as well, subscribe and share this video with your friends. Let me know below, what was the best tip I gave you? What really liked the most? And what can I do to offer you more value? As always, love you all. Have the best day yet. I believe in you.